In 2004, a study was done involving two groups of mice. One of these groups had the germs and their stomach artificially removed, while the other had theirs left intact. Both groups were wired and then exposed to the stressful experience. What they found that was both groups responded to the stressor. The germ-free mice had a measurably exaggerated response. This sparked interest in a concept called gut-brain axis, the idea that the microbes in your intestines vastly affect the way your brain and nervous system function. The link had previously not been made, but the next question was, of course, could this have an application for humans? It turns out it does, in a big way. There is in fact a war going on your gut. The so-called good bacteria are pitted against the so-called bad bacteria. Now who's winning this fight? Now who's winning this fight is of great importance to you. These bacteria can affect everything from mood to obesity levels. Both bacteria control important levels in the enteric nervous system, which in turn cause chemical cascades that affect all parts of your body, right up to your brain. An overabundance of the bad guys, for example, causes an imbalance that results in some very common psychological problem. While the good guys, on the other hand, can help keep us relaxed. They do this by releasing GABA in stimulating the vagus nerve, amongst other things. This collective of gut bacteria is known as the microbiome. They live inside you in symbiosis. You need them and they need you, but just like you, they need to be fed in the right way. This brings us to a fact that has been known by most cultures for at least thousands of years, that what you eat shapes who you are. The food you put into your gut encourages the growth of one of these kinds of bacteria, and that in turn affects on the above-mentioned things. Given these advances, scientists have identified certain foods that encourage the good guy bacteria, and they call them probiotics. Now you might think this is a scientific breakthrough. Well, not quite. These have been known for literally thousands of years by the Roman, the Vedic, and the Chinese cultures, to name a few. 7 to 8,000 years ago, men of Thracian culture, a warrior race, drank sour milk before going to battle. Marco Polo, the explorer, had the magical qualities of an ancient drink known as a kefir. And one version of the Bible even says Abraham, a patriarch of Judaism, owed his long life to the consumption of sour milk.